be honest with you guys, all right? This is going to sound kind of crazy. I feel like everybody that's on social media is relatively kind of insane.
Whoa.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cousin
Connection Podcast.
You could have said it too.
Podcast. I didn't want to intrude, because I didn't really know.
That's the thing. When our guests come on, they're supposed to feel like they're part of the family.
Exactly.
So they just...
Cousin
Connection
Podcast.
There you go.
And that third voice you're hearing today is none other than one of the OGs, someone we've known since he's been a little wee boy.
Wee little boy.
Little
wee boy.
It's Sabry. I don't know if I'm going to say the whole name. I'm just going to say Sabry today.
Do you want your whole govy out there?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Sabry Shafi.
What's going on, guys? Nice to meet you.
Actually, you technically do go. Oh no, yeah, that's the one.
I think
he can't hear that.
Yeah, it's cheering.
Yeah, but it was laughing at first.
Sorry.
You got it. It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, so today we have another special guest. What are your other titles? We got personal trainer, aka bodybuilder, aka YouTuber, aka podcaster, aka ex-football player,
aka cameraman.
Yeah, aka cameraman,
aka.
You know what they say?
What?
A jack of all trades.
Master
of none.
But you are the exception here.
Yeah.
Because
wow. Wow, that's a compliment.
When a lot of people do ask me what I do for a living,
What do you say?
I just say whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You want me to do something? I'll try it.
Honestly, as someone who's been following you for a long time, that seems to be the case.
Whatever it takes. But
yeah.
Honestly, it's a cool journey to have a lot of skills. Even when I was a kid, I thought I was gonna be like a carpenter or something.
Okay.
Still could be.
I don't think
Still
so.
young. No.
I don't think so.
You're still young. You have time.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about I was a kid. Because
Yeah.
my dad was like in construction.
Okay.
Okay.
He did like that type of stuff, and I used to help him. He used to try to do like DIY projects in our crib.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. That's every dad though.
Yeah, because you gotta like experiment at home. If you mess it up, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but he always messed it up.
Wow.
So I was just like, maybe I'll become the carpenter to help you.
It's like half the faucets in the house don't work.
It's like, I could fix it.
All the doors are creaking.
Yeah, I swear. Yeah, I'm not even trying to show shade to my dad, but shout out to him. But yeah, when I was a kid, I thought I was gonna do a lot of different things. I had a lot of different phases.
Okay.
And shout out to my parents. They always gave me the fortitude to try things.
That's good.
They were never really on my neck, and that comes from being the youngest sibling.
For real though.
I promise you.
You can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't at all.
You can't relate.
I only benefited from that once they realized I was a lost cause.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm playing.
Self-deprecating like that, Amir.
I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Are those tears in your eyes?
No.
Okay. Let me hold your hand.
Shut up.
Man, I might shed a tear with you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but being a younger sibling it's interesting because you get to see everybody like grow, and you get to like take the best and the bad from everybody.
Yeah.
I've definitely done some things that like my brothers would never get away with, but also I've seen things they did go, oh crap, I don't want to do that.
Hey, you're learning from their mistakes at least.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
You would know. You have an older brother.
Yeah.
No,
but like my older brother, he's an anomaly. He's kind of like, you guys saw. Okay, his name is also Sabry.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to my twin.
Yeah, not confusing at all, guys.
Not confusing at all, but Sabry, my brother, was kind of a goody two shoes, as you guys heard, but in the best way. Mashallah, Allahumma barik. Like he paved the way. I didn't follow it, and it turned out all right.
Yeah,
and
for the most part.
Wait, what did you mean?
I was like,
what do you mean by that?
What do you?
I'll play.
Shots fired. Like what?
No, literally.
No, I have
we
to.
grew up together, Amir. We walked the same path. So if I turned out funny, so did you.
I didn't say I didn't. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, you're the older sibling. What is it like being an older sibling? Like having to like pave that way and like also like
honestly
taking everything from the parents.
I feel like it didn't have a lot of pressure as a kid. Maybe because I just was unaware of the pressure a lot of the times, and it kind of helped because we were so close as a family, especially like Sara, Sabry, and I, and of course Aisha out there. But yeah, I'm playing. But we were so close that like Sabry kind of like became that default older brother.
Yeah.
So he kind of took that like
he high key took the burden of being the older sibling for like all of our first cousins on either side.
Yeah.
So like, sorry, Sabry, the pressure was really on for you.
Yeah, and like I was kind of following the path to the T, like of what you should be doing. Like I was going to school, I was getting the grades I needed, I was getting into university.
You got the job.
I got the job. Like, okay, our university, there might have been a few obstacles there, but we made it out. I got a job, right? Okay. And then, you know, I started working that job, I started making some money. So I kind of did follow. It didn't go exactly as planned, but it did end up going where I wanted it to go anyways, right?
Listen, it's not about the journey. I mean, no, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Exactly.
And you had a couple detours,
yeah,
but you still made it in the end.
Exactly. And you know, now we're teaching people from our experiences and all our mistakes.
And that's life. That's the meaning of life. Right? The ups and the downs. Too many people think that there's straight ups.
Yeah,
that's a fairy tale or fantasy.
Yeah,
there's no such thing.
I mean, unless social media for that one.
100%. Social media is demoralizing to the masses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was gonna say, you people like Omar, seeing you guys when I was a kid,
and
a little bit of my brother, but that was a little bit later. You guys were the first like hurry guys that I seen in the gym.
Really?
I swear to God. You know?
Yeah.
And obviously, like when I was a kid, like I was like bigger than everybody.
Yeah,
whatever.
and you were in sports already too, right?
And I was playing sports.
Yeah.
But it was different than being in the gym. So I was just like going around practicing, playing football, like, playing basketball. But then like, the first time like I seen like a hurry dude like deadlifting was you.
Really? I didn't even know that.
I promise you. I think this is like
gassed up.
This
right
is like
now.
2000. I don't know. This LA Fitness like 2013.
That makes. I think I posted like one video.
No, but I was in the gym with you.
You were there. All your brothers were there.
All my brothers were there. But like to see someone like lifting like 4 plates and like a little, I'm like, yo, what the hell? And it's a hurry dude too. You don't be seeing that.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just like, damn, maybe I got a little potential. let me just keep
honestly,
doing it,
because our genetics. I know I say people always blame genetics and stuff, but I feel like the Hararis, we kind of, we didn't get the best genetics when it comes to bodybuilding and like working out physique wise. So it can be demoralizing sometimes.
We're soft bodied, you know what it is.
Soft bodies.
But we're here to prove that we can still overcome that.
Warriors,
you know? Exactly.
I mean, like we are warriors.
Yeah.
Like if you think about like our history, like Ethiopian people have been warriors.
Even our cultural practices, like a lot of things we do, they like the fact that we don't have a spear and a shield in our hand kind of makes it look less like a warrior dance. But like some of the things we have in our culture are related to things that were like preparing us for war or like surrounded around, you know.
Really?
Yeah, like the chuff. Or
that was prep for.
No, it wasn't prep, but like the things they would initially hold in their hands a lot of times were like you've seen it.
Like spears.
You've seen it in some of the videos back home and stuff. Sometimes I'll have.
Oh yeah.
But that's not for the. Is it after? It's after Eid.
Oh, Shawwal Eid.
Shawwal Eid, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll see that a lot of times.
A lot of cultures have something similar to that. Like if you look at the Yemenis, they have like that knife. What is it called again?
The safe.
Is it safe?
Sword?
The sword. They have that. Like you know, if you look at a lot of cultures in Yemen's, you see a lot of hurry people mixed with Yemeni.
Yeah.
Like there's so many of us. Like that, you know, and
even Turkish a little bit too.
Yeah, Turkish too.
Yeah.
You know, like all these places are known to be warrior people. You know.
That's
true. So that I don't want to say we have those like traits passed on to us, but you know, some of us just need to unlock those traits.
For real though.
You know, like look at you. This guy looks like a statue.
Oh no.
This guy looks like a statue.
Amir's gonna be smiling the rest of the day.
Okay, stop. We're here for you today, okay?
What do you mean we're here for each other?
But like, that's what I'm talking about. Like I actually went through your Instagram because you know I had to prep for this interview, and I was like, wait, you were like a real bodybuilder. Can you? I need to like. I've never seen a Harari bodybuilder before, so tell me how you went from like playing high school sports and I think in university too, right?
I'm a dropout.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Kanye was a dropout. Look at how he made it.
You can remember Kanye. Whoa, you're gonna have my head out of this building.
I'm not saying you're like, you know, but like, how did you go? How did you go from that to then all of a sudden like, yeah, okay, now we know Amir's your inspiration in terms of being in the gym, somewhat. How did you go to the complete other side of like bodybuilding? Because I feel like that's an extreme level of dedication and you know, he's made me watch a couple of the vlogs where they eat like plain
Plain chicken.
Everything.
Plain chicken, yeah.
Plain everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've done that?
Yo, it's disgusting. I'm gonna be honest with you. Coming from like a cultural background,
Yeah, like how'd
Yeah.
you do it?
it was tough because like not tough in the sense like the work was tough.
Yeah.
Just everything outside of the work. Because like coming into the gym, working out, all that stuff is like.
Yeah, you were already doing that before.
I was already doing that. Like, you know, like working hard, like no one can tell me to work hard. It's just like the food and the social dynamics, everything about that, like it has to get restructured or else you'll never be successful.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're not being disciplined in those settings, like I said, also you won't be successful. But now like to actually say like how I got into it, it's a crazy journey, honestly. After I was done playing football, you know, like I like to think of myself as someone that was like a relatively decent athlete, but like unfortunate things happen, you know, but
Like injuries or
injuries, you know, like I guess I don't want to really like talk too much about
No,
my
don't
grade,
worry,
about my grades,
Don't worry
but
about
That's
that.
okay. That's okay.
but no, once I stopped playing football, the pandemic happened.
Oh.
So like for you guys that don't know, I'm 25. So like 2019 was like my first year like post secondary, and then after like that first little period of like the first semester, COVID started like bumping off in like the beginning of 2020, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't really care to go back to school at this point. And that was like that for like a year and a half. So like for a year and a half, I'm just like home. I have weights in my garage.
Yeah.
So I'm just like lifting and stuff. My friends are coming over. I'm making content, whatever. And I'm just like, yo, I actually like this stuff. And like this is the stuff like I was doing playing football anyway. So I was like training. So I was training like my friends. You know,
Okay.
I literally got every single one of my friends into training, you know, and now all of them are doing something sick. Like one of my boys, shout out to you, Jordan Joseph. He's one of the best trainers downtown. If you
Really?
like, yeah,
Wow.
he has like a social club called Flow State. Damn near over like 400 members in it.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing his thing. Then I have another boy. Like all of them work in gym settings.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
single one of them.
Cool.
And I'm just like, yo, that's kind of dope. So like I had like a little bit of influence early on for these guys to go down this route too, right? All of them were athletes too.
Yeah.
I opened that door. But after like the whole entire thing, after the gym started opening up, I was like, I want to be a personal trainer, but I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know anybody else a personal trainer.
Yeah.
But I was just like, let me just make some money too. So I was like working all these odd jobs, like factory work, like I worked for an NGO called St. Stephen's as well.
What's an NGO? Okay.
Non-governmental organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew one thing that you didn't. Just
Okay.
saying.
You got me. You got me. You got me.
Oh, okay. let me hang it still. It's okay. That's a clip. I'll dab myself up. You're good.
I didn't know that's what you were doing.
No, you're good.
Oh my god.
But no, heartbreak. I'm not hurt.
Oh my god.
But nah, you know, I did a bunch of different things, and then, alhamdulillah, like in the middle of 2022, I got my certification, and around the same time, I got to meet like a few bodybuilders from the gym that I went to, and like they like knew of me from playing football, and you know, like I don't want to necessarily say that they were like my older heads per se, but like I've seen them around a lot, and they're like, yo, you're getting bigger, you're in the gym a lot more, this, that, and the fourth, you should think about doing like, you know, like a competition. And I'm like, man, I like powerlifting.
Yeah.
You know, I like getting stronger, I like being explosive.
That was me.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I like being explosive. And then they're like, think about it. I thought about it, and then I think at the end of 2022, I was like, you know what? Let me try. I'm a big guy, like, you know, like what's the worst that could happen? I come last place.
Did you?
Foreshadowing.
Oh
No
no.
way. You know what? You still did it. Okay.
I didn't come last place, but
Okay.
you know, it's damn near like that. But
Yeah.
Oh.
so I ended up getting a job at Good Life. It was like the easiest. It was like the easiest like position to like try to like thrive in bodybuilding.
Yeah. Because
you're
you're already there.
You're already in the gym.
Yeah.
So all I did was like once I got the job at Good Life as a personal trainer, I was literally just like packing like 6 meals a day. It was crazy. It's just like chicken rice, potatoes, beef. Like you know, it's
you
just,
switch up with some fish?
I mean, like later on, when I was closer to the show,
Yeah.
in 2023, it was September 23. I started the diet at the beginning of 23.
Oh, okay.
So if, like later on, because like fish has like it's like literally a pure protein. Like, there's whitefish,
Yeah.
specifically whitefish. So I did strictly like whitefish and like veggies towards the end, but like doing that, like you're restricting yourself of like nutrients. So I actually got really, really sick.
Yeah, which makes sense. I remember this. Yeah,
like my legs were swelling up and stuff. Like I was getting like kidney problems. I'm
oh
like,
my god.
Yeah. Like
I think that's the one big misconception people have about bodybuilding is that it's like you're getting healthier.
Yeah.
But like
You're not.
it might actually be the opposite.
The opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, why didn't you take like vitamins?
I was supplementing. Like I was taking everything that you should have, but it's just like it's almost like you're trying to put cologne on a bag of SHIT. Like, you know? Like you're on one side you're getting like you're diminishing like what you're supposed to be having, but you're trying to supplement it with supplements. You know, there's supposed to be.
It can never like compare to the real thing, right? Because you're getting fiber and these other things from it that you might not be getting from that.
You know what I'm saying? So like. Exactly that. I got sick and like the doctor's like, yo, bro, like you need to chill out. Your creatinine's high, your liver enzymes are high, and I'm like, I don't care. like you're not gonna tell me. I'm like 5 weeks out. Like I don't care about that. Like that's literally the mindset.
Yeah.
Cause like I was so deep into it. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this bodybuilding thing. I'm gonna place first. I'm gonna do this. Blah blah blah. Crazy to say that for your first show. Place.
No, but yeah, at least you were confident. Like confident,
you know. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I don't care. And then, like, I had, like, this whole entire roadmap of how things were going to go. Like, I'm going to win. I'm going to possibly get my pro card. Then I'm going to, like, I'm going to bring on so many more clients onto my personal training stuff, blah, blah, blah. And that's, God humbled me like that, you know? God humbled me like that. And, like, a lot of people feel, like, get humbled, like, super quick because, like, if you don't live your life with two things, humility and gratitude, when you get an external force to put you in those like situations and feel those two things, it's a crazy character developer. So yeah, I ended up coming 6th in my class. It low-key kind of hurt.
Well, like 6th doesn't sound that bad. Out of what?
If I'm not winning, I don't care to participate. Like that's the type of mindset.
Yeah,
like, you know, when you're an athlete, that's you always just want to win.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like a winner's mindset.
Yeah,
it's like if I'm not gonna compete to win, why am I competing anyways? You know, so that was like my mindset for like the bodybuilding thing. Now, what you said, like with like the health problems and stuff. I had to revisit it and like think about like, yo, you actually really got sick. Like, do you truly want to do this again? Like for a second round, because like the first time obviously is bad.
Yeah.
You know, like you know what you've been through. You know, like things could possibly go wrong again, but like to put your body through something like that again, it's like you're pushing those like markers even like further. You know, your threshold like gets even like deeper, and like you could potentially even like mess your body up even further. So I was just like, man, like I want to have kids, I want to get married like sometime, because
that stuff does affect
no, but like at some point, you know.
Yeah, because it does affect like even your ability to like when it can make you infertile sometimes. Depending on like how severe you can get.
So it's like irreversible damage.
At least I've seen it happen. It happens more for women from what I've seen in the bodybuilding world. For men, I don't know if it doesn't. I don't know
the science behind that for the men.
Yeah,
but
I've seen it happen I've heard women. About it happening a lot for women.
One of my homegirls, she still competes. And she doesn't take nothing. She's natural and everything, and her hair's falling out. She literally competed like 2 months ago.
Yeah, you stop having periods.
Yeah, you stop having periods and everything. It's
I've
like
heard about
your hormones are just like out of here.
Yeah, because your nutrients are just out of whack.
Nutrients, your body fat. Women need body fat. Like, and once you start crashing your levels, it's just now your body doesn't know how to operate.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And like I want to know about the dehydration process, because I don't know if you've heard about like
you made me watch that. Remember that guy? We watched his like documentary.
Did we?
Yeah, Amir, you make me watch a lot of random
things. I forgot about that.
Do you remember? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
It was in Las Vegas, I think.
It was Chris Bumstead. I made her watch a Chris Bumstead video.
Yeah. He almost died a few times too.
Yeah.
He has autoimmune disease.
What?
Yeah.
He got from training?
No, so his autoimmune disease was like, I think it was like he just had it in him.
Yeah.
You know, and then like 'cause I think it was like a precursor, like a genetic precursor, and then I guess when like the bodybuilding just heightened it. And like he like similarly what happened to me, it happened to him too.
No way.
Yeah, so maybe I should get tested if I have an autoimmune disease.
Inshallah, you don't.
Inshallah, exactly.
No, it's not going to work. Actually, we don't believe in shirk.
But like still, when I'm talking about the dehydration process,
she's laughing too. Like, we don't believe in shirk.
This guy. But the dehydration process, I guess for people who are listening, is like basically you just don't drink water for days, or is it days or how many? What is it?
So it's a misconception on the dehydration.
What is it?
That's not how it works.
So how do you dehydrate yourself?
So like you
drink salt water?
No. So for like
even see,
I'm gonna show you. It's crazy because like so we all have like a I guess like a baseline of like how much water our body can handle.
Yeah.
Right. So like once you start going beyond that, you get like water poisoning. Right. You push yourself damn near to that baseline when you're dehydrating. Yeah. So let's say like yours is 5 liters a day. If you go beyond 5 liters, maybe 6 won't do anything to you. 7 may start like messing with your body.
Yeah.
And 8 will like start like shutting your organs down because like everything's being flushed.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's too much water that's like entering your body. Now with the dehydration process, your water loading. You're trying to find that balance in between like your threshold, your baseline, and that point of no return.
Yeah.
Right. So you're in that middle area. So for like 6 days. 5 days. So during peak week for 5 days, you're literally loading, getting to that threshold. And then for the last 2 days, you don't drink anything.
Oh,
your body flushes all that water because like you're loading above your threshold, right?
Yeah.
So then your body flushes it out, and then your body just like literally loses like 10-15 pounds of water in a day or two. It's
and
crazy.
that's where you get all the striations of the muscle.
And that's why you start looking like super grainy and like veins everywhere. It's a nasty process. It's a nasty process.
You enjoy doing that?
I don't do it anymore.
But like in the moment.
No. You literally feel like you're having like an out of body experience because you have to take down so much water and you're just there like this all the time.
Like think about it. Does it feel? I think like the closest feeling you get that is like in Ramadan when you're like wake up in early morning. I don't know if you do this. I drink a lot of water. And then like you just feel like your stomach is about to explode.
No, it definitely feels like that.
It feels like that, right?
It feels like that. And you also like you're already like your stomach's already like small because like you've been getting lean, right? So now that you're drinking that much water and like you're extending your gut, bro, it's so painful. It's so painful.
Yeah, that's the thing that scares me the most about like the bodybuilding world. It's the peak week, like having to push your body literally to the limit. Yeah. Like I know they even do it in the sports world. It's like when fighting to get to weight. Like you'll see these guys, they literally have to be carried to the platform where they're weighing them because of how like weak they are. But then try dehydrating yourself and going on stage and having to flex your muscles for that many. I don't know how long. How long do you think you were on stage trying to flex?
So there's like multiple times that like in like a 30-minute span where you're on stage. So like I think you have to do like an individual routine, which is like a minute. Then they call you guys back out. Then they start like rotating people around. You're flexing, they're comparing yourself, and then that period is like maybe like 10 minutes. So maybe like all in all, like the first judging period, pre-judging, maybe like 10 to like 12 minutes.
And flexing. I've heard that's like the most exhausting thing to do.
Just flexing is exhausting?
Yeah, it is.
Bro, trust me.
Try
holding your muscle like this for like a minute, just like squeezing, bro. It hurts.
Yeah. Do you ever start cramping up too?
I cramped on stage.
Really?
I did. Oh, no. Yeah, and like so like when you're hitting like a double bicep or whatever, like you're lifting your chest up, your arms are up. My lower, so let's say this is like the back of your back, and like this is my chest. My chest was going up. Like when you lean back, you're squeezing your lower back to hold. Bro, my lower back cramped. Bro, I was like, I'm like on this stage, I'm like, you don't want to show it because if you show it, you lose points. I'm just like,
you're trying to smile because you got to get that big smile.
Yeah, it was one of the worst feelings.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into bodybuilding.
No, stop. Like my eyes have been opened to a world I don't ever want to see.
Yeah, that's why I stick to powerlifting.
And now, but I learned a lot of things from bodybuilding. You know, I'll say the biggest thing is like being a young guy. Like I did those things when I was younger at least.
You're still young.
I don't know about that.
Hey, you can't say nothing. Okay, we're literally talking to people for like 5, 6
Hey, we're like,
years
we know
old,
we're like
just
around the
saying,
same age.
Oh, chill now. Okay.
Maybe me. Amir's old, as you guys
Oh,
know. but-
What?
Yeah, you're the one with knee problems. I'm fine.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
physically, yeah.
Physically old.
Yeah, but my knees are getting better now.
You know, feet though, it's like it looks younger than mine. Come on.
Really?
Okay, no. We both
Yesterday,
look
someone
the same
told me I
age,
looked like I was in my early 20s. I said, oh, thank you.
You're like, thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
take that.
No,
You got a
literally.
brother?
No, they say black. yo,
That's crazy.
black don't crack.
That's
exactly.
for sure.
I'm just saying.
That
Come
is
on.
for sure.
Come on. Yeah. Do you use any like skincare products?
Of course I do.
What do you use?
Korean skincare,
course.
mostly.
Of course, Korean.
It's great though.
This stuff is great.
Sunscreen, vitamin C. That's my usual.
Do you use skincare?
Me? Nah,
Yeah.
water.
Water? Yeah.
Actually,
Warm-
wow, your skin's great. Mashallah.
warm water.
Mm-hmm.
And after this, like a rag.
That's
Do you
me
use
too.
like soap?
On my face?
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
Oh, really?
I used to use products.
Yeah.
But like my face used to break out when I used to use
Well,
products.
okay, but what products did you use?
I don't know, my sisters.
Yeah. Literally,
You know why it
it
broke up? Because you stole.
Oh, it's just like
That's why.
nah, but no, I didn't steal. Like I actually asked her. I was like, "Yo, what is this for? Can you help me?" I was
Yeah.
trying to learn. You know, she put me on her. Yo, my sister has like $20,000 worth of. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
No.
You know, like
But it's chemistry because not every product goes well together. So you have to figure out your skin type, then see like what 2 products, because if you're using like actives, like you know, depending on what type of ingredient you're trying to use, that can cause the breakout. Science.
That's a new word I've learned.
yes,
Actives. I
actives.
don't even know. Actives are
The
okay.
more you know.
You were doing content creation the whole time,
Yeah.
even before I think you started bodybuilding, right? Or did you start right when you started bodybuilding?
I was making content here and there,
Yeah.
but like it was never like really like serious. It was like I was making like gym content. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the funniest video I ever made. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was like that. The money don't jiggle, it folds.
My money don't jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, for sure.
Did you
I
make a
didn't-
video like that?
I did. So like there was like that UK guy that was like popping. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the song does sound
That,
familiar.
yeah, it was big on.
Let me see.
Oh
Let me see.
yeah, it was
You know.
Louis Theroux. Like they made the remix. Yeah.
That guy.
Mhm.
And I posted a video, and after I was like, this is pretty decent. And I'm like, maybe I might start making more
That's where you
gym
caught
content.
the bug.
That's where I caught the bug. I'm like, this is kind of funny. This is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me keep doing it.
Did your YouTube's career start because you were into like videography, or was it because you just liked posting stuff online, or you just wanted to maybe gather a following, show your journey? Like, what was the motivation behind that?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, this is gonna sound kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody that's on social media is relatively kind of insane.
Whoa.
Just a little bit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
You're not wrong.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And but more in a sense like people need like creative outlets. So like, and I feel like if your mind is like constantly wandering and you have a creative outlet, you're capable of like creating some type of art pieces. And now it's up to you whether or not like your art piece is actually good, you know? So
Hey, it's all up to interpretation.
Yeah. Listen.
oh,
No.
oh no. There's a lot of times I make content. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't
Yeah,
post
there are
this.
things that like to a point are objectively bad, but you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we let it pass because you know they enjoy doing it. I hope.
Yeah. But there was like a period in time where I started making like questionable content. I'm just
Like what?
I don't know if you noticed my page, my Instagram page, but this is a questionable content. This
Yeah.
is not like the
I'm gonna
beginning.
look it up
Yeah.
right now.
No, you won't find it because I archived it.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you won't find it. Like,
All right.
no,
Yeah.
I used to post like videos and stuff. Like obviously it's like bodybuilding and stuff, but I used to post like me posing and stuff. You know, like I'm just like. Obviously, like, you know, like you have to have some level of aura, you know what I'm saying? And like, obviously we're still Muslim.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like you also have to have like all follow the deen and whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone's on their journey. I'm not like anyone that's watching this, I'm not coming after you.
Yeah.
But like just for me, it was just like more so like, yo, like, is this like what you want to be known for? You know, is this what you want to be known for? Or do you want to be known for like stuff like halfway there? You know, I also
Oh yeah, I
like,
forgot to. I said
No,
podcast,
we're
but I
gonna-
didn't mention.
we're
the
gonna
actual-
come
okay,
to
okay,
it.
okay,
we're
okay.
gonna come to
Yeah.
that. You know, and like I was just like, nah. I mean, what happens if my kids see this in the future or whatever, you know? And I'm just like, and that also played another thing position and like whether or not I want to continue bodybuilding. I'm like, bro, we have to step on stage in an underwear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
really small one.
Yeah, I grew up in a different way.
Yeah.
You
in
know,
a
like
modest household.
not even just that. Like I grew up in like with a mindset of. We'll not get into it. Anyways, I think you understand. Yeah, I'm just trying to be I'm trying to be PC.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be PC.
Yeah, I can always mute it or like, you know.
Yeah, we see some wild.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh, okay.
so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
you see what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
See, that's what I'm trying to be a little PC.
It's
but
fine.
and not necessarily in the sense where like, okay, cool, like you're posting your underwear or whatever, people are watching you. But like more so like that the eyes that it attracts, the people that you see in person that end up like talking to you, like the I guess like you just got to know the ramifications of like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And like experiencing those things was the real life situations because of what I did.
Yeah.
I used to work downtown. I think you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
I used to work by Bay and Bloor. You know what I'm saying? So like
I always forget about the audience that those kind of things attract.
Wait, so like what happened? Tell us your
nothing,
experience.
honestly, nothing like crazy happened. It was just more so like you get attention from people that you genuinely don't want attention from.
Yeah, you get some opportunities.
There's some people. No. Actually,
For
yo.
Were you recruited to work somewhere?
Yo, I'm so sorry. This is through because you brought back a crazy memory. Yo, when I was working, because like literally right after I was done with my show, there was this dude. He was super rich. He sold like a wine vineyard, everything. Like we're in like Yorkville, right? That's where I used to work. Now comes in, he used to work out in a Sky Dweller. I don't know if you know a Rolex Squad. Sky Dweller.
Okay.
He used to work out on the sweat in it, whatever. He didn't even care.
Yeah.
Like, he was a millions of dollar man. He's like, but he's one of those people, you know.
Okay.
But like, and he's like, my boyfriend wants to start making content, right? And then after he's like, I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. You know, what is it, YouTube, whatever. He's like, no. OF. No, let me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, OF. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, he has like very beautiful feet.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, yo. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, okay. I'm like, he's like, and after he's like, I seen on social media that you make videos, you make content, whatever. And after I'm like, yeah, I do that. And after I do help people out too as well. And after he's like, can you shoot for his feet? I'm like,
what?
I'm like, why are you asking me that? No, genuinely, I'm like, why are you asking me that? I'm like, he's like, I don't know, because you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you assuming something about me that like I'm not? And he's just like, what do you mean? I'm like,
oh gosh.
I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not my niche. That's not what I do.
At that point, your business mind came. It's like, I don't want to ruin any future relationships here.
You know,
that's not what I do, sir.
That's not what I do. That's not what I do. But in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, is this the doors that I'm trying to open for what I'm trying to do? I'm like, oh.
You've never heard of Feet Finder before?
Nah. Like, what is that?
What?
Actually, you don't know what Feet Finder is?
It's basically like OF for feet.
Yeah, you make a lot of money on there. So like, if the dogs are clean, I would just say.
Nah, I play football. My dogs are not clean.
Cool.
My dogs are barking.
I got a couple of cornrows too. They're not cornrows. What do they call
the
them?
corns.
Corn nuts. What do they call those things
They're
on your
not
feet?
corn nuts.
Cornrows? No, cornrows. Cornrows is hair.
They're corns.
They're called corns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Corns are basically just callus, though, no?
Yeah, it's basically callus on your feet. Yeah. I have a few of those. Hey, they might sell more for those. I don't know. You never.
Hey.
You gotta want to find out.
There might be an audience for it. You never know.
You never know.
Just try it.
Try it.
I'm
We
just
can make
saying.
some extra
I'm just saying.
dollars.
As like hypothetically, like if you're just showing your feet, which is not part of your. It's like it's still part of your. It's not part of your aura.
But
Aura is
Amir,
the part that you cover.
Amir.
And you put it online.
Amir.
It's just your feet.
No, but do you know why people use these pictures? It's a fetish.
It's a fetish. So you're
like,
feeding into it.
You know, do
I
you
know
really
that, but like,
feel...
I can't control what they're gonna do with the content.
You would feel good about yourself knowing that someone is doing God knows what with pictures of your feet.
I bet you guys, there are a lot of people, maybe within our community,
No,
not the Hadri community, like the general Muslim community, we'll probably do this because you can be anonymous. It's just your feet. Who's gonna be able to tell it's your feet?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a 1-2 Habesha people. They're not hurry, but like a 1-2 Habesha people that are on those type of sites and that do stuff. And I'm just like
with their feet.
Maybe with more than their feet.
Maybe with more than their feet.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
You know, like you see the type of life that they lead, and it's just like money is not worth my soul.
Yeah.
You know, like obviously, like money is good. We need it. We need to thrive in life.
Yeah.
But like, at what costs?
Yeah.
You know? I'm just like, there's like a lot of opportunities I turned down, and I'm just like
that one you just mentioned.
Yeah, but even like bigger ones, I'm just like the sponsorships from certain brands. I'm not gonna say, but and just. I don't want to align with those type of things, you know.
Yes.
I don't want to work for your company. I don't want to work for your company. But, you know, shout out. Inshallah, you guys will see something cool next week.
Okay.
Okay. You know, like I something.
Will it be coming out before Thursday next week?
I don't know. I literally signed the contract yesterday.
Oh, okay, because we post this on Thursday, so you know just.
I'll link his socials.
You know,
below, so you guys will see.
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
No, Thursday is cool to post. That doesn't really.
No, but I mean, so that the audience can go and see what it is you're talking about.
That's true.
Like it'll be on your own page.
You know what?
On my page and the sponsor.
He might say here, and I might cut it out if it's not ready for that day.
Yeah,
if you want.
We'll beep it out.
I got a brand sponsorship from something that's called.
Shut up.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Okay.
Allahumma barik.
Yeah, if it comes out before we post this, and you know, maybe,
are you doing like a whole photo shoot and stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out. See,
that's exciting.
Making moves out here. Yeah.
I know.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, that's very good. See, that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
That's like a very smart partnership.
Because you know, it's athletic wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, like I think the main thing with that, shout out to Mo though.
Really?
Shout out to he didn't connect me with anything, but I feel like me showing his journey, like casting it, like it's opening up like a different like realm because I feel like if I wasn't posting like that, like helping his journey and like showing that like doesn't matter where you are in life, bro, as long as you're just putting that work.
Yeah.
And that I guess like that narrative, also the narrative of like my podcast, whatever, just like constantly chasing something. Bro, like it aligns with a lot of like brands like that because a lot of these brands want to they want to like our active way or our fitness is the one that's gonna make you feel good, and when you feel good you're gonna train hard. When you train hard, you're gonna have like good returns and blah, you know, like all that stuff. It's all about the mindset stuff, right? So I feel like me showing that with Mo,
it's like a very natural. It feels very natural, at least. It doesn't feel like you're trying to sell someone something. It's just like, you're just showing him working out and you kind of like busting his balls a little bit.
No, but it's inspiring but funny and like refreshing to watch. It's not like the overly produced personal trainer and their client type of
and what we're talking about, for context, for people who haven't seen yet, is that like recently you've been posting a lot of reels on your Instagram where you're showing one of our other good friends, Mo, his journey, his work, his fitness journey, basically, because you've been training him, and it's been like inspiring for a lot of people. Clearly, since kind of reached out for that, so
you can't say that.
Oh shoot, my bad. I mean, since I'll bleep it out. I'll be like, yeah.
You just casually dropped
I got excited. Okay?
I know.
I got excited.
It's okay.
But you know, for brands to reach out and actually like support it too, right?
Yeah.
But like before that, I guess you're kind of trying a bunch of different content. I don't even know if I want to cover that. I saw you like doing streaming, and you're kind of still doing streaming every once in a while, no?
So my YouTube, like my Sabry Shafi YouTube, that page took so many different.
It has
so many different routes.
I've been following. I see.
Like, if you go to the very first video that's uploaded, I was doing like street interviews. I was like 18. Actually, you know what? I forgot about that. Yo, what? Yo, I don't know why that just came to my brain, but like in 2018, 2019, before like everything, like when I was still like playing football, like I was just like outside, just like making street interviews.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like going up to random people?
And it's still up on my page on my Sabry Shafi.
I remember this.
Yeah. That was an interesting phase.
Wow,
honestly. Yeah.
No, because like you're just going up to strangers asking them questions.
Yeah, just asking them questions. You know. don't even know.
You actually see that. You see that. I've been downtown a lot recently, and you see that a lot more often.
I have
There's
yet
lot
to
of people
encounter
doing
that.
it.
Really?
Yeah, you see it a lot now. At least you have to go to the places, right? Like if you go to Queen Street West, or if you go to like King West, or even sometimes on Bloor, Ossington, those areas, you'll see a lot of content creators there just filming people on the street.
Beware of the meta glasses, cause
oh yes, the meta glasses thing is huge.
My first every time I interview someone though, like there was no meta glasses. I was like, yo, I have these questions I want to ask. You want to be on my interview? Like you literally have to ask like 100 people to get like 5 yeses.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like no.
But it probably builds a lot of character because you get a lot of rejection, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But it was just more so like a lot of people were aggressive though. Because you know, like this is gonna sound crazy. They see me and like 3 other like black kids. You know, it's like, yo, what the heck? Get away from us. That's all I want to do is just ask you guys some questions.
Wait.
You know, just
You were
like,
being stereotyped.
Literally, like, yo, we're like 18-year-olds. Like, you know, we're just summertime. We're just trying to make some fun.
But you're also doing this like early, right? This is before this was normalized. People even knew what that was. Because it only recently started getting huge. Like I think it started getting bigger when people started coming back outside after COVID.
IRL
yeah, IRL streaming and all that. So that's when it became normalized, and people kind of they didn't expect it, but they it wasn't so foreign to them at that point. But back then, you literally one of the first people doing it. So
I wanted to try a thing, but you know, it didn't. I mean, it was honestly like taking off kind of, but like I stopped. I wouldn't necessarily say 400 or like 1,000 views is a lot, but I was like averaging around like 400 to 1,000 views per video back then. And sometimes I look back at it and I'm like, yo, what if I continued doing this and didn't stop?
No, you can't do that.
No. But like obviously, like I don't feel any like resentment or any like oh shit, whatever. But I do think sometimes like, yo, was this my niche back then? Like, would this have been something that I could have done? But like then also like I look back at the type of content, the type of questions I would be asking, I go like, nah, this is childish.
Yeah.
You know.
But you know what? I think the fact that you've allowed yourself to evolve so many times keeps you relevant. And allows your content to remain fresh. Obviously, like you probably do have a niche, you just don't realize it. So that's not a bad thing.
Well, I feel like you're finding that now. If we go back to the reels now, where like you're showcasing, first off, your personal training style. I don't know if that's your style. Maybe you're just doing that with Mo because you know Mo. Yeah. But like.
But there's also the interviews that he does, like post any sort of like event in the like East African-ish community. HALFNOTE.
Anything.
And then with your podcast.
Yep. I just want to I'm sorry to the shameless plug. No. But yo, huge shout out to HALFNOTE 416.
Oh yeah.
Huge shout out to Omzi. You know, like I said, you and him were like two very inspiring people. Like obviously when I was younger. And like now, even like for like the last 2 years, because I've been like after my bodybuilding like stuff, Omzi was like someone that like, you know, like always led a helping hand.
Really?
Always, you know, always. And if I ever needed anything,
it's not surprising actually.
Always, you know. So shout out to Omzi, man. Shout out to Omzi.
And shout out to HALFNOTE too. Yeah,
we're trying to get him on, but he's shy. So.
Yeah, I try to get him on my podcast.
You too, right?
No.
Yeah, he's just like, nah.
Let's just tag team against him.
Yeah, I promise you. We just got honestly, we all just got to walk up in there.
Yeah,
corner. There's one time where he's just sitting and chilling, just like, you know, like
put a chair down.
Writing some emails to his people.
Yeah,
you just got to take his laptop, close it on him. Now you listen here, all right? You listen attentively.
Or just put a chair next to him. Put up the camera real quick and start the interview. It's like, okay, guys, today we're here.
Nah, honestly, yo, obviously I'm not gonna share his stories, but he has some stories, and if he's comfortable to like share them, I feel like a lot of people that actually get to hear it will take something from it and get inspired. I promise you that. You know, so shout out to Omzi.
Yeah, and he still has a lot of ideas. Like we were talking even last time, I forget which show it was. Oh yeah, it was actually a show for Luz Muerto. Like we were talking then with I call it Omar Omzi. I didn't know that Omzi was his
nickname.
Okay,
that's just what I call him.
I'm gonna call him Omzi too. Yeah. I was talking to Omzi, and yeah, he's like talking about his future ideas and things that he has, and like also the inspiration behind HALFNOTE. And yeah, this guy, I can see a lot more in his future that he's gonna be doing.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah, and he's out there to support all of us. Like the things he's talking about, he's like, I'm gonna support anyone I can because like we want to build this community and I want everyone to win essentially, right? And that's his mentality, and it's very inspiring.
You know what Nipsey Hussle says? The highest human act is to inspire, right? So, so why not inspire some young generations to do some cool
for real though?
Right.
Yeah. And he still feels like part of our generation. I don't know why.
He's
Even
young
though
at
he's
heart.
Yeah,
He's
he's
young
young
at
at heart, right? So I don't know. Just that also part of it makes it feel more comfortable to speak to him about like the ideas you have and the things you want to do. He's out there to support.
100%. So shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
We'll get you on one day.
Yeah,
So we could talk about actually your podcast now, the Halfway There podcast. So you've been posting. When did you start the podcast?
December 7th, 2024.
2024, right?
Yeah.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Wow.
Almost a year.
And like, what was the inspiration behind that?
Like, remember how I said earlier on, like, when someone asks me what I do for a living, I say whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So, like, you know how, like, when you do whatever it takes, you're doing a bunch of different things. And, like, you know, you're trying things, you fail. You're trying things, you're successful. You're trying things, you might fail again. You know? So I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm always just, like, doing things. And I'm always just, like, you know, it's always up and down. Like, I'll have, like, months where I'm making a lot of money from what I'm doing. I have months where I'm not making anything. Then I have, you know, I'm making good. You know, it's just it's always up and down.
The life of an entrepreneur, man.
Life of an entrepreneur, you know? And then I'm just like, yo, man, like, sooner or later, like, I want to, like, open up my own brick and mortar. So that's inshallah, like, that's going to be, like...
So that's the ultimate goal.
I wouldn't necessarily say the only ultimate. It's just like a shop,
like a store.
Like a storefront.
Like a physical place,
Like
yeah.
the actual physical place.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know, like, obviously the online stuff is cool. Like, I'm going to do that, like, until I can't no more.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to have, like, a physical shop where, like, inshallah, like, I'll have my own trainers in there. I'll have, like you see the setup?
Yeah.
Inshallah, I want to have, like, multiple setups like this where people could book, and after they could hold their podcast or they can make their content through the space. So, obviously, it's going to take, like, a big investment.
Yeah.
But that's, like, something I see, like, later down the line. But, like, how the actual podcast, like, how, like, I thought of it. So, the very first person that I interviewed. So, actually, let me rephrase this. Have you guys heard of Soft White Underbelly?
Yeah.
That guy, you know how it's like super. Like his interview.
It's black and white,
Yo,
single person, sometimes two people.
No, like the camera's always just on like the actual subject, right?
Okay, interesting.
So I always wanted to make content like that, always.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, this is so sick. Like this, like, you know, like getting people's stories, telling people's stories.
Yeah, and
like,
the people he gets on there are like they're like, he'll literally grab like, I don't know the right term to use, like a drug user off the street and interview them. Like, it could literally, the person could have literally just taken a hit like a minute ago, and he gets them on the chair and he interviews them. He asks them about their life. How did they get here?
Straight
raw.
raw.
It's like raw from there. And he does follow up. So he might interview the person this year, and then maybe 3 or 4 months later, maybe a year later, they'll interview him again.
Interesting.
They might be in a better place, might be in a worse place, but he just gets their story, and that's essentially how it goes. Yeah.
So I used to watch him like every episode, every single one. I'm like, yo, I love the art form. I love how he does this, that, and the fourth. I'm like, this is so sick. And then I got tapped in with a gym owner, a boxing gym owner. Shout out to you, Dex. His gym is called Body by Dex, like King and something. I can't remember like the actual streets.
Yeah.
Name. Niagara, I think. But anyways, he like I shot for like a class, like I did a video shoot for his class, and now he's like, oh, you're pretty decent at doing what you do. I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been doing this for a little bit, you know, it's always been on and off. I do whatever I could get. And after I was like, you know, like, bro, like I see all these pictures of you on the wall, like you used to be a champion. I'm like, yo, would you ever consider doing an interview? I never had the idea of like my niche would be like business owners. So I was just like, and he's like, oh, that'd be so dope. And like I'm like, oh shit, so you actually might want to do an interview with me. I was just throwing that out there. And he's like, yeah, can you come back on Monday? Because we shot
that
on Friday.
quick. Okay.
Yeah, we shot on that Friday. You know, because he had a big class of like a bunch of corporate people, and I was shooting for it. And after that, next Monday, I came by early in the morning, and then I had like lights set up. Like I don't know, you could. It's like the very first episode. I had like lights set up.
I think I've seen this video. Yeah.
Yeah, the black ball guy.
Yeah. You're doing it in front of the ring, right? Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
And I was gonna actually do it black and white, but like I had a feeling like later on in the future, like when I have like a setting like this, I don't want people to go like, oh yeah, you bit soft. So I was like, you know what? Let me not do black and white.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, so then I did that. I did an interview. I'm like, this came out pretty sick, and I'm like, and he's a business owner. So I sat down on it. I'm like, yo, this is tough. So I'm like, what can I do? Like, what how can I like think of like interviews, or like how can I keep it consistent? Like, what's a niche? What's a market? And I was like baffled. And at that point, like, I can't remember which event it was, but then at HALFNOTE, there's an event, and I sat down with AK, and AK is like, I was telling AK about like the interview I just did with that guy. And he's like, yo, come do an interview with me.
Yeah.
And after I was like, okay. All right, so maybe this is something that could actually happen.
Kind of naturally just progressed into that.
And then he sat down with me. We did an interview. It was so dope. It was sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so I kind of have a niche now.
Yeah.
Business owners, you know, like people that are from the city specifically.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like I can get probably some other people that aren't from the city. But actually, I did lose Marto like right after their show. I'm actually gonna release that on Monday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna release that on
Look
Monday.
out for, I guess technically it's coming out Thursday, so it'll already be out by then.
That's actually I think that's the only people that I'm gonna do from the States.
Yeah.
But honestly, like especially one of those members, they're basically an honorary Toronto
you know?
members. So
and technically, like, podcasting is a business. It is a business, but it's not like a physical business where like you're a barber or whatever. Yeah. So like it's kind of outside of the niche, but also still in the niche. But I'm like, all right, you know what? Whatever, we'll still do it. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only people that are outside of Toronto. But like I like to target people that are business owners that are from the city, because how could like a youth or like someone that's in the city find like a certain level of guidance from an American or from someone that's from Australia? You know what I mean? Like if the person's from Toronto, then that person is like a open source. Like you can just like hit them up on social media, go, can I come by your shop? Can I do this? Can I do, like, you know, like you can actually get game from them. So that's the reason why I chose to do people from Toronto. You know, so it's like an easier time trying to like reach them. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, that's how it started.
I know, I've seen it evolve, and every time you're with a new, they're not all small businesses either. Some of them are like, oh, cool. Like he got a thing with them. That's really cool. Like an opportunity. And do you feel like, aside from just telling the story, you're actually looking for inspiration as well?
You know, I don't really want to give out my sauce, but like a lot of the times when I'm talking to the business owners, you know, like, because obviously like they look at me, they can see that like obviously I'm like kind of hungry to do what I'm doing. So like, they don't really know this too, but like, you know, I'm there to try to pick up some game too. You know?
Yeah,
like,
no, of course, like, as you should though.
You know, like I'm there trying to pick up some game.
It reminds me of that TikToker who goes around asking billionaires and millionaires, like, how did you get here? What did you do? What's some advice you can give? And one time he like let the camera play for a little bit longer. And immediately after he's done the interview, he's like, okay, so can I get your contact info? Can I like figure out what we touch? And half the time they'll say, yeah, sure. So it's a way of kind of like putting something out there, but also getting something yourself, right? Yeah.
But I mean, like when you're doing interviews, even when we have guests on here, like on one hand, yeah, we want to share their story with our audience and, you know, have their audience come and see it too. Like across, what's it called?
Audiences or platform,
whatever,
bases.
You guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But there are a lot of times where whoever we have on is talking, and I'm like, wow, I feel so inspired, but I have to like play it cool, like, yeah.
I promise you, that's literally every time. If you never notice me, I'm just like this with them.
Yeah, there are times where I'm just like, wow, yeah, tell me more.
So like the last lady I did, like the Peter Land owner, she's Afghani. She moved here when she was a kid, and she's like, when she was a kid, yeah, she had like her mom passed away when she was younger. She's like yeah, she was like the oldest daughter. She had to like literally fend for her family, you know. And like she literally had to be like the second mom. And I'm just like, yo, like, and you're still able to do all these different things. I'm like, yo, you had a jewelry business when you were younger. You had you bought a house at 22 or 21, whatever age she said.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, she bought a house at 21 or 22. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, you know? Like, she was able to open up Peter Land, like, and I'm just like, yo, like, this is actually so inspiring, especially for like young women too, you know? Because like young women obviously have like as men, you know, we have pressures, but like women specifically, like they get like a different type of pressure.
They do.
Like, you
I've
know,
seen that for sure. Yeah.
And like her being able to like do that and like be able to be successful and like have a happy family and whatever, it's like it's super dope.
Yeah, it's inspiring too, because you're like, if she was able to do it, like, you know, I have all these benefits in life. I've kind of like had
privileges.
Yeah, you've had like a few more privileges, so like I have no excuse. I gotta go for it. Yeah,
That's true.
You know, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Maria. Yeah.
So that means right now, basically, your world is like videography. Well, you have the Halfway There podcast, but it seems like the like through line between all of this is that like videography has always been your thing. Like, but where did you learn to do videography? Is this something you just picked up over time?
So in high school, I took drama, and I took what's that class called? Where they give you a camera for the whole year. This can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just call it photography.
Sure, it's called that.
Yeah.
It's called that. That was like the first time I actually ever had a camera in my hand. And that was just pretty dope. Honestly, I didn't really think much of it.
Yeah.
Just like it is what it is. But like after when I bought like the first camera I bought was an M100. It's like a $600 or $700 camera. It's like
okay.
It's like I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. And I always
which sounds expensive, but when you talk about cameras, like that's
it's
like
not.
entry level.
Like I have a camera that's like 3.5, 4 bands. Like you know, like So and that's still not even like an expensive camera. You know, like there's levels to this. Yeah. You know, but when I got my first camera, I'm like, all right, this is coming with me every single where. And I was just, I was always just making videos. And you remember how I said, like, there's obviously like phases where I was just like, maybe I shouldn't post this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of that in the beginning too. Cause like, you know, some stuff was dumb. Sometimes like, you know, you're a kid, you're saying stupid things on camera. Camera. So, you know, you're just like, maybe this might slide, but this is not good. It's not a good look.
But you're still learning by taking video and seeing what you liked about it, what you didn't.
Literally. And the drama, like, all these little things, and like I could be a rat, like, all these different things. Like you learn this in like drama class in high school, and I took drama throughout like up until like grade 11. Grade 12, I was more so I wanted like my extra spares, you know. I wanted my spares, so I was like I didn't want to be in school for all this like, you know, unnecessary time. So I was just like, you know what, I gave up on it. I low-key wish I continued drama because I actually enjoyed it. Like in grade 10, I played a tree in Romeo and Juliet. You know, so like I was the biggest kid, and like I don't know if they were being racist or something because I'm brown, but like they put like a green.
Crazy.
I'm telling you,
like he doesn't need makeup, guys.
I don't even mean literally. They just put like a green thing on my head. I'm just like swooshing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, yo. But I don't know. I wish I continued drama. Like I definitely. If I had opportunities to like step in front of like a camera and like act and stuff, obviously it'd be like a hard time like trying to like develop the skill, but like I would never say no, unless it's like something crazy. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I was gonna say, what's next? That sounds like something you could dive into.
Inshallah, you know, never say never.
Yeah,
you know?
And like in this city, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. Like, of course, everybody thinks about being have like a talking role in the camera, but I've heard a lot of people they like just apply as being an extra.
I was an extra.
See, there you go.
For what?
Dare Me. It's a Netflix show.
Really?
Oh, I've heard of that. I think.
Dare Me.
See, so like getting in that way, like just being an extra, being in that space, you talk to people, you make friends with people. You're like, oh yeah, this person doing this. I'm filming like a small movie, like a low budget movie, whatever. Would you like to be this character in it or something? You can always find connections that way.
Facts.
So I feel like getting in that way and then just doing more and more of that, people see your face, eventually you kind of like just move your way up.
Yeah. Or you can kind of do it like the social media route.
Yeah, there's
where
that too.
Where you like you can make your own stuff that's kind of cool, and then like when you have some undeniable stuff, and then like you go like, all right, this guy's kind of undeniable. Let's actually give him an opportunity. If he capitalizes on the opportunity, let's give him more opportunities.
Right.
I don't. This is gonna sound crazy, and I know like I said, having humility and being grateful is like obviously one of the most important things. But I don't necessarily see myself like doing like low budget stuff. I don't know. I don't know if that sounds.
Oh, you want to go for the big leagues ASAP?
No, not ASAP. Not ASAP necessarily, but like it's just more so like I rather not be associated with something that's like. Being
low
crazy.
Low budget is not always a bad thing. It could just be considered like an indie film, something that's more.
Yeah, I guess that.
When I say low budget, I mean more like an indie film. That kind of.
Okay, 100%.
I got what you meant.
Yeah,
I think it was
100%. I agree with that. I thought you were talking about like one of those like
low budget horror movies or whatever. Or?
Yeah, you know, like one of those. Like,
I know
weird,
what you mean.
You know,
yeah,
like, I wouldn't want to associate
like
myself
is
with
it called The Room or which one's the one that everybody memes about? It's like I did not hit her. I did not.
I don't know. Like I would
Hi,
never,
Mark.
Come
on, no.
What are you talking about?
Y'all don't know this scene?
No.
The iconic.
You gotta show us.
meme?
You gotta show us at
Where's
least.
my phone? Where's my phone? Press your phone.
Literally right there.
You have a feeling this is a Tubi movie.
No. This is a millionaire guy who like financed his whole movie and made himself the main character. And he wrote everything and directed it. But it's so the movie was so bad it became a cult classic. Like it had a following just from that to the point where they made a parody movie of that movie. I think it was called The Room.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
What movie? What is that
Y'all
on?
never saw that?
No.
Oh, it's called The Room. It's probably search it up. Like search up any like video essays or whatever on it. It's literally, it's unintentionally funny from how bad it is.
Okay.
And there's just the guy is so popular from that movie that he actually goes to like conventions now. And like just interacts with the fans of the movie.
You get famous over nothing.
Over some weird stuff.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Some weird stuff.
All the listeners will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
He doesn't do low budget films, but you know what? Dream big. I respect
it's
it.
not even about dreaming big too. It's just like, you know what they say, like you're only as good as like the last thing you did.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be known for like a Tubi movie, you know, like in the hurricane. Oh, wait, like Tubi movie.
Yeah.
Like what? No.
It is harder to like do things that maybe you aren't exactly proud of. Like not that you're not proud of them. Is that like you know the quality isn't there, especially in a community like ours where everything is connected, and then like one person finds out, everyone knows, right?
Facts.
Yeah, so it can be harder to
true.
like put yourself out there and do things that be considered embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because you know that once one person in your community knows about it, everyone will know about it. It's easier to do that when you're like in a smaller community where you have a family where you literally have one cousin, right? Versus 50
Can't
or
relate.
100.
Literally
Yeah.
can't relate.
But like even what you guys were just saying, like for me, like for a long time,
Yeah.
I wasn't tapped in with like the Hurry community.
Yeah, I think the first time you and I connected was literally last December during our live event. I'm like,
You're like, who's
Wait.
this guy?
who are you? And then he's like, you don't remember me? And I'm like, I know your face, but like, who are you?
Sam?
Oh, my God.
Like,
Our connection was just from the gym. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah, we always stay
Yeah.
connected through the gym. You
Yeah.
know?
And but I haven't seen you since you were a little baby.
Yes, because okay, no, I don't want to put any smut on my parents, but like you know how it typically gets sometimes when like there's like internal beef happening. within
Oh,
the Hurry
yeah.
community,
Yeah.
You know, and I think there was a little bit of that earlier on, especially
Okay.
because like when I was a kid, like we were in it, you know.
Yeah.
And like around like I was like 10 maybe. I just stopped going to events, stopped
Yeah.
all of it, and I maybe went to like one wedding. Like from like 2010 to 2020.
That's crazy.
Like literally one wedding.
One wedding.
Like maybe two.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
Maybe two. I was having to think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two. And that's the only time anyone's ever saw me, unless you actually saw me in person, like out and about randomly.
Yeah.
You know. And I never really like it was never really on my mind to like preserve that community. But like as I get a little bit older and as I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, yo, like we adopt so much of like Western like I guess standards of living.
Yeah.
You just like kind of like become a robot to like the system.
Yeah.
And you kind of like forget about like your heritage. And like we were obviously, I'm not saying that we have to be like, you know, like societal zealots.
Yeah.
In a sense, or like be like outside of the norm, but also like just like maintaining like who you are. Like just the only people that are like around our age, like from the ages of even younger, that don't even know how to speak our language. It's it's crazy.
I know how to speak a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
You see how quickly he came to that defense?
The defense
A
is
little bit. Okay.
Just kidding.
I understand it mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he-
it's just literally a little effort, because if you think about it, like it's the generations that we have, like the kids that we have, or the kids that they have, like are they gonna like
our culture, language, all of it's gonna die after our generation.
Hey, I have hope.
but
I have hope.
You have to start practicing. That's the point, you know. And after I was just like, maybe I should get a little bit more into it, a little bit with my cousins a little bit, you know. And I'm just like, all right, let me get tapped in again. So I wouldn't necessarily say like I'm giving 100% effort, but I'm giving a little effort where I do.
You're
Any
around.
effort is accepted effort. We'll
It's a
take
little-
it.
it's
Okay.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
You're around a little bit.
A little bit more than I once was.
I think you being present on social media also helps. I know it does for us too. Like, I don't know. I feel that it has.
Yeah, and also HALFNOTE kind of played a huge part in that too, bringing a lot of us together too.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's also a big part of it.
Yeah,
right? But
so many faces I hadn't seen in a long time, and I saw a half note.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like one thing that Amir and I always talk about is having that third space. And I feel like Half Note has become that in a sense, you know, because there's such a variety of events that people go to. Mostly like, I feel like a lot of us show up for like the comedy events or, you know,
open mic nights,
like those types of things, the game nights, like we show up for those, and that's where you can reconnect with people. Like, so.
Yeah, it takes time. But, you know, we're going to do it. I have hope.
I have hope too.
You guys are more hopeful than me. I don't know.
Come on
We'll
now.
see.
I don't know. It's just
Dora,
you know, I'm not necessarily on the market just yet. You know, it's just
we're always on the market until we're married.
You know what's
okay?
crazy?
Always.
I went to my cousin's wedding like a month ago.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in, people were just staring at me like, "Who's this guy?" And then I walked up to my dad. Oh, I so legit. They're saying, "That's your dad." Blah what? They're just talking to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And wallahi, I kid you not, there's like 3 uncles that came up to me and it's like, "So when are you getting married?" It's like,
The uncles started recruiting now? I thought it was just the moms.
Uncles.
No, uncles always be saying that too. Actually, yeah, maybe he got it more because I got it more from the moms. The uncles would just make like jokes about it for the most part.
It'll be like jokes as well, but they'll ask you seriously like, "Oh, do you have a job?" Like they'll ask you like leading questions.
You know why? They're trying to build your resume.
Pre-screening. Yeah.
Sure.
They're like, "Oh, do you work? Oh, did you go to school? Oh, yeah, where'd you go to school? Oh, this, that, and forth. Oh, yeah." Like asking you a bunch of like pre-screening questions that are gonna lead to like, "Oh, so when do you want to get married?" Oh, yeah. I'm just like, I didn't come here for this. Like, I didn't come here to get interrogated.
Yeah.
And then like my auntie, like my cousin's mom came up to me and she's like asking similar questions, you know, like, "Oh, when's your turn? You know, your dad wants one of you guys to get married soon, blah, blah, blah." I'm the youngest one of 5. Why are you asking me?
Exactly. For real though. Yeah.
You know, like I ask my sisters and my brothers.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
You are the youngest out of all your siblings, no? Actually, no,
Why
you have
did
one
I
younger
think-
sister?
No, they're all older.
They're all older?
You know what's
I
weird?
thought you were in the middle.
No,
I thought you always had a younger sister.
Like I thought the sisters were
Yeah.
younger.
I have a complex. I have the younger sibling complex.
Really?
I'm not scared to do anything. Like, yeah.
You're like
That makes a lot more
ultimate
sense
younger
now.
sibling.
Yeah.
Ultimate. Yeah. You
That's
know?
crazy.
That's dangerous. That explains why you are the way you are.
Yeah, I won't lie. Now I'm a little.
Like, and I don't mean that as a backhanded compliment.
I take it as a compliment.
It is.
You know,
Like you're fearless.
yeah, you know, like,
Yeah.
and shout out to my siblings. You know, like they definitely did some foul stuff to me growing up, as many older.
It's
siblings.
character building.
No,
Kim.
it's not.
Yes, it
was
is.
torture.
No, it's character building.
Yeah, it was torture. Shout out to
Trust
you.
me.
Shout
The
out to
torture that built your character.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Don't worry. He locked his sister in the TV console, so it's fine.
Yeah, but she was a baby back then. So
Exactly.
Okay.
Character building.
Yeah, she doesn't remember that. He probably remembers all the beatings.
I know it wasn't. So what they used to
From
do.
his brothers.
Let me just tell you one thing. So you know, when I was a kid, they used to lay me down in a blanket, and they used to grab both sides.
I know the thing.
They would spin me. No. You know how like sometimes it would rock, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Yeah.
they would spin me,
Yeah.
and then they'd leave me in there for like 5-10 minutes. Like, I'm stuck in there. You know, like they would spin me like I'm a freaking.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say the word, but you know,
That's
like, you know,
hilarious.
But that's what it's like having 2 older brothers, right? Like you're definitely gonna be picked on, especially if you were like not significantly. It was like I think it's like a 5 to 7 year gap.
Oldest is 6, next one's 5.
Yeah, so like
So,
they basically grew up together, so they're like, who's this little guy right
Who
here?
this guy think he is trying to take our
Exactly.
attention from our mom?
Right.
This guy's a new mama's boy. It used to be me, then it was you, then now it's this little guy. Let's team up on him.
Was it just the brothers, or did your sisters gang
My
up
sisters
on
were
you?
the worst.
Really?
Period.
Yeah.
As they should.
They're gonna
They
be
used
watching
to,
this
yo,
video.
okay, I'm gonna
As
give you
they
guys some
should.
lore.
Okay,
Oh my
Okay,
okay.
let's hear. I'm gonna defend them. Just letting
No,
you know.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
Yo, they used to put me in the weirdest outfits when I was a kid.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
normal.
No, it's not.
That's so normal.
And yo,
Making him question that identity.
yeah, I'm like, yo, like, what do you think I am? Like, what?
That's,
I don't know
you
what
probably,
what
no,
it is
he
with the
had
girls'
so much
obsessions
fun.
to put makeup on guys.
Yo, it's so bad.
I don't know what it is.
My mom used to have like 3-inch pumps, 4-inch pumps. They would like wear. I'm like, okay. And I'm a little freaking 6-year-old that's 100 pounds, just like a little chunky little beach ball with arms, and they just tell me to what. Little beach ball with arms. They used to tell me to go walk around in heels. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, ironically, when you guys were younger, you were actually like a lot larger. So then when you came, I think that's why a lot of parents are confused because like they're like, I didn't expect you to look like this.
Shut up.
I just say.
Cut a lot of jokes when I was a kid, man. From a lot of like the older hairy guys.
Oh
too.
yeah. How did he so
Did you?
ruthless?
Huh?
Did they bully you?
Not bully. It wasn't necessarily like they just because like
They'll just say what's on their mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They still
what?
do. I've heard a lot.
Like, what's your most memorable one, if you can remember one?
Someone called me Bone Crusher before. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Bone Crusher?
Bone Crusher or but it's honestly it's a sick nickname though. When you think
Yeah,
about
honestly, it is.
Like, imagine-
I
imagine-
thought it was gonna be worse than that.
No, but there's a 1, 2.
Oh, okay. You just want to
Oh.
cue PC again.
PC.
Okay.
PC. You know.
Yeah.
You can say it. We'll bleep it out.
Fat.
Oh.
You know what? Of all nicknames they could have called you on,
Moobs.
Oh.
that's a bad one right there.
It's a
Okay.
bad one still.
I'm sure-
I can progressively get worse.
I'm sure the
but-
first thing you started doing in the gym is working on that chest.
Yeah. Moobs.
Honestly,
Damn.
Yeah.
and just to relate to you, I used to
Sorry.
be made fun for my man boobs too when I was younger by someone's older brother.
It wasn't just the man boobs though.
Huh? What was it? What else was it?
Come on.
I only had the man boobs.
What did we always make fun of you for?
Oh, I know.
My teeth?
No, what
What
the
was it?
hell?
What
We're
else-
not
what
we're
else you
not
guys-
rude.
It was all my big butt.
Yeah.
I promise you that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Fotos of Gadiranta.
No,
yeah,
like
for real. That's how I was. I like purposely the first things I worked out on when I started working out was legs and chest.
oh,
Yeah, because the legs to even out so
Yeah.
that the glutes
Yeah.
at least look like they meshed it.
Yeah, thinking about it.
Did you have like a Kim K body where you're like skinny fat?
Yeah. Look like when it got BBL, bro.
She said you look like the character from The Bug's Life.
It was bad. It was
Oh, my
bad,
God.
man.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yeah. So now I've evened it all out, thankfully.
Yeah.
For the
Alhamdulillah.
most part.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay. We're not here to body shame. Okay. It's okay.
No, it's cousins. You know, we could just crack some jokes. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to cover?
No, I just want to say, like, can I give like a little monologue?
Of
Go
course you
ahead.
can.
Give him all.
All right.
Do your thing.
All right. For anyone that's like feeling like down or bad about like their situation, no matter what it is, whether it's you're in school and you feel like you're not getting the marks that you want, or if you're like working and you feel like you're not getting paid like where you're valued, no matter what it is, always have like a positive outlook on your situation, because number one, things could always be worse and things could always be better. And as long as you know that there's always going to be better days, because yesterday is the past, tomorrow is going to be it's the future, and you don't control the future, and whatever happens will happen because it's for you. It's not happening to you. And always have like that positive outlook that things will be better, and you are literally halfway there to achieving whatever you want. And I wanted to say shout out to you guys for allowing me to hop on the podcast, and I appreciate you guys for letting me say what I'm saying. And shout out to all you guys for watching.
Ah, that's so cute.
Come on.
You know what? For being a 25-year-old borderline Gen Z, I think you are Gen Z actually.
I'm Gen Z.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 years into it.
Yeah.
You're pretty mature. I think because of all the different lives that you've lived, it has made you the well-rounded man that you are today. So I'm glad that we reconnected at the live show last year.
Yeah.
And this was a long time coming, because I feel like back then I was like, yeah, you had just started your podcast, and I kind of put you in the back of my mind, like mental note, like I'm going to get him on eventually. So I'm glad this finally came about, because you dropped some gems today. We had some good conversations.
And inshallah, we'll have you when you're all the way there.
Wow. Amir.
At least you didn't want that. At least you didn't leave me hanging like her.
Don't make me feel bad. okay?
And with that,
You guys know what to do.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Follow us on all of our platforms, Cousin Connection Pod on TikTok, on Instagram. Subscribe here, because honestly, Amir keeps looking at our analytics, and majority of you guys haven't subscribed yet. So what are you doing? Be part of the under the 10K club.
Yeah.
We're almost there. We're actually a little bit more than halfway there, but
Yeah. but we want to be all the way there.
Yeah, we want to be all the way there.
And
so.
then you'll be halfway there to 20K.
Exactly.
And then when you're at 20K,
Exactly.
you're halfway there to 40.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then
Inshallah,
so forth.
man.
No?
We got a lot of moves coming, okay?
Yeah.
But also follow your
Sabry
YouTube
Shafi.
page is Sabry Shafi, no? Still?
No, halfway
that's
there,
like my personal, like for
Okay.
business and stuff,
Yeah.
is like halfway there.
Yeah.
Okay, so also follow halfway there. On Instagram, is it also halfway there?
Instagram, I'm halfway there slightly for clips. So yeah, it's halfway there, but Sabry Shafi.
Okay, so follow Sabry. I'll put it all in the bottom. Okay,
Yeah,
so follow
the links
Sabry
will be
Shafi,
there.
Follow halfway
Follow.
there.
A little plug.
And subscribe to the channel like she mentioned. But other than that, thank you.
Wait.
What?
Pick an emoji.
Oh yeah,
'Cause they're
pick an
gonna-
emoji. Yeah, pick
They're
an emoji.
gonna leave a
But
comment.
we forgot to reply to. We'll do it on the next episode.
We'll read next, like the hamburger one next week.
Should we pick another one? Because then we
Yeah,
feel like okay,
that's
you know what?
okay.
Yeah, pick an emoji.
Pick an emoji, whatever you
Any
want.
emoji.
The winking one.
The winking
Okay.
one. Okay.
That's gonna look so
So
funny.
choose the winking emoji for next week's podcast. We're gonna reply to both of them, the hamburger and the winking one. So leave that in the comments there.
Let us know if you
Give
guys
us-
have any like questions for
Exactly.
Sabry. We'll follow up. Maybe we'll do a future part 2. You never know.
But other than that, thank you again for watching. Thank you again, Sabry, for coming. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
How do I cut that?
Bye.